What we were talking into the last class? We were talking
Cross
something
browsers,
cross
Vikram.
browsers and some other examples we were talking, and here we will see one of the examples that is for the log generations. Okay, means whatever the operations we will do, for that the log is going to be generated, and for that log you need to specify the messages. Okay, so this is not any extra modifications in the normal test case. What is the code you can see here, it is the same. First line, WebDriver equal to new Firefox, so it is going to open the Firefox browser. Okay, this line to maximize, this line to open the google.com, and this line to close the browser. Okay, but whatever the extra lines you are seeing over here, like the reporter.log, again reporter.log, but these logs each and every time it is having some different messages over here. Okay, so like that you can see driver equal to new Firefox driver, so it will open the Firefox, and for this step I have given one logs, means the messages what it will do, like reporter.log, it is the message is browser open. You can give your message according to your need and according to your use, whatever the work you are doing, according to that you can be able to give the message over here. Same thing for every cases. Then we need to talk what actually this reporter is and what is this log. So reporter is nothing, it is one of the class which is present in the test, and you can see if you point over here you will get this one import, that reporter is from the test ng, and this reporter is having one message method that is known as log. How we can solve this one, we can write, you can see rep, simply control plus space bar. Once you press this one you will get this class reporter from the org.testng. If you click on this, and simply you need to press the dot, this is dot is an operator we have seen into the Java. Now we want the log means that whatever the work we are doing, that is the logs we are going to collect. So we will select this one, that is from the reporter simple message, we will select over here, and we will give our customized message like Firefox open. Okay, so this is the one of the way, but here how you can write these things, so you have to create simple Java applications from the file by clicking over here Java project, and you can give any name. I have given the name as the log generator, you can give any name, and inside that you need to create this class, and you need to write this test case. You can see it is a test case, it is not the main method, it is a test case with the annotation @test, and make sure this annotation should be from test ng, not from the JUnit. Okay, then what else is required into this one? So I have executed this one, so let me remove this test.output. We will see how it is going to generate. So click okay, it is going to generate it, and in this whatever the work from now last 2 and 3 classes we are doing, in that all the things you need to add the jar files for the WebDriver and whatever it is required. So for WebDrivers, what jar files is required, which jar file will be required?
That particular for WebDriver Firefox, it's not required, right, Vikram? The standalone server.
It is required. Did you have not added in that case in your time? I think.
Yeah, I added. Yeah. So I added. I'm just verifying it again.
So
yeah, Selenium server standalone.
Yes, and it could be any one, whichever it is working. In case it is 2.47 only, and that I shared also. If it is not working, you can go for the latest version also. But most probably it is working in my case, so it will work into your cases also. Now we have to add one more jar that is known as log4j. This log4j jar is simply going to use for printing the logs. Okay, where you can be able to find it out, so you can also find the same log files into the log4j.org. log4j.org is the official website for that, where you can be able to find it out the jar files. Now a question arises, which versions is going to support for your case? Okay, what happened to this one? Which versions will work for your case? There may be incompatibility, so for that purpose only I have downloaded the jar. I will share that jar files with you. Okay, you can check it out. Okay, you can directly
Okay.
download the jar files from that folder Selenium, and you can give it into the property. So here we have the two jar files, testng and Selenium server and log4j. And here you can see for this testng I have not added any jar files from my side. Why? Because testng and JUnit can be taken from the Eclipse itself. Okay, that we have seen. Now if you run this code, what will happen? Let me run this one. Go for run as, click on the testng test. So in the case of testng, there may be a chances that you will get some test output folder. Okay, just wait, let it be completed, because it is the Firefox work, so it will be slow. Saran, did you try any example? Not tried. Just try one example. Otherwise, it would be very difficult if we have a lot of the topics to cover. See, this is from the log4j. Some messages is coming. Okay, just wait, let it be completely open. Then we will see how the logs are going to be generated. Google will be open, and then the browser will be closed. Don't force this testng or Selenium script, otherwise it will give you some error kind of the message. Now we will click over here, and we will see it is telling that passed and one failure, and there is 0 failure. We will go to the testng, where it is a testng, so report is same. Now we want the extra report that we have got, or the reports logs we have got from this reporter. How we will get? So where is the project? This is the project. Simply refresh by right clicking or F5. Now you can see here we have the test output folder. So here we have the so many output. I will click on this index.html. Right click on that one, open with, you will get the web browser. Same thing you can open into your browser also. Testng. This is one of the report. Now I will open this emailable report. Yes, I don't want this one. I want this report. You can see, once you maximize, you can see the result that we were already getting. The first up to this we were getting. Okay, but now you can see at the down it is telling that which is the package and which is the class. So this is the package and this is the class which has executed, and this box is going to display you the messages. Whatever the message we have given into this script, the same messages is going to be printed into this box. These are the logs. Okay, so just we will verify whether it is correct or not. So here we will see browser open, Firefox open, then browser maximize, application started, application get closed, or application closed.
Right. Similar like system.out.println.
Yes, but here you will get this into the form of a box, particular area only, where all the reports or the log file, whatever the message you will give, the same will be opened over here. Okay. Now, if anyone is going to look only at this particular box only, he can be able to get the idea what work you have performed. So first of browser open, Firefox open like that one. Whatever the messages you have given, the same messages it is going to be printed. It is not a very difficult task. Only whatever you have to do, you have to add the log4j jar and you need to make use of this class reporter.log. Okay, and whatever the message you will get, give over here, you can get over here as a report. This is a small work, okay, but this can be also further modified into the upcoming classes. So up to this one, I think it is clear. Is it clear?
Yes, Vikram.
Yeah.
Because these are the smallest topics, so it will be clear always. Now,
Vikram, another question which is not related to what you told us. Can we change the look and feel of this output report, TestNG report?
yes, we will see. We have the upcoming topics on that one. Okay.
Okay, sure.
You can see that I have tried to execute this some of the examples. There are some errors. I need to check it out. Okay. Just in the next class, whatever the error I will solve and I will give you the look and feel reports. Okay. You can see over here the advanced report. This is the normal reports. As compared to the JUnit, these reports are good. But we can further improve this record. Okay. We will see that also. Is it fine?
Yes, Vikram.
Okay. So now what we will talk? We will talk. Suppose I have one work. One work is that I will open the Google Chrome or means google.com or yahoo.com, any search engine. Okay. Once you open any of the search engine, there will be so many links. Like if you are going to open for the Yahoo, there will be a link for the news. There will be a link for the mail. There will be a link for the some other uh, entertainment, music. Something will be there. Once you open the yahoo.com, let me show. I think you have seen that one, but still what we are going to talk, that we will see. So if you open the google.in means yahoo.com or google.com, anyone, there will be some link will be there always. Okay, which will be redirected to the next page. See here, we have the link like mail. If you click on this one, what is this one? This is a link. Okay, it will redirect us to the mail. Here is the cricket. If you click on this one, it will redirect you to the cricket, and whatever the link is, you can see over here. Once you point over here autos, you can see this is the link at the bottom. It is telling that all about cars.yahoo.com. So these are the different links, right? Here we have the movies, we have the celebrity. Like that, we have the so many links over our page. Not only these are the links, we can, if you click over here, so trending now, there are, this is, if you click on this one, you new page is going to be open. So what these are? These are only the links which is going to be provided at the Yahoo page. Okay. So if you scroll down, here are some of the link here. So there are n number of the links you can see. Now what we will do, we will tell our Selenium, just open yahoo.com, okay, and try to find out how many links is available over here. Suppose if it is a go to Flickr, if you click on this one, a separate link is going to be open. Like this one, we have the so many links. These all are the bluish color are the links. What you have to do, you have to open the yahoo.com and tell your Selenium that this could count the number of the total links which is available into this page. Okay, so how we can do this one? This is some little difficult work, not so difficult, but as compared to the works that we have seen till now, it is some little bit tricky. Okay, so these are the different links. Here you will get a lot many links. If you want, you can go for the Google. There will be a less link. Okay, but we will see any one of this one. So what could be the different possible steps that is required for counting the number of the links that is available into the website yahoo.com. Any idea how we can tell our script, how we can tell our script that it is going to count? So what will be the first step? You just tell me. What will be the first step? So first step is that you need to open the browser, okay, and from that browser what you have to do, you have to open the yahoo.com, that is the target, okay, and then you need to proceed further for the some next operations. So what could be the different operations? Operation is single, that you need to count the links. So how it is going to check the links available into the yahoo.com, okay. So for that you can see at your screen, this is the smallest code. There is no extra means 1,000 line of the code to count the link. You can see here we have created one simple class that is known as link count demo. You can give the name which is suitable for you, okay. Then what you have to do, I have also not added any test over here. We are taking the simply the help of the main method also. You can do it by the test also. You simply remove this test name, give any name over here instead of this main method. You can give any main name of the method, write at the rate test over here and perform the same operations, okay. Here what we are doing, you can see the first line, web driver, then driver equal to new Firefox driver. So this is the common one, and I think there is no explanation is required. Why? Because if you once you add that Selenium standalone jar file, this line is something that is to open the Firefox browser, okay. Now you can see the second line, what it is telling, driver, that is an object of the web driver, simply manage. Manage is the method that is present into the driver, and then timeout. Timeout is one of the method. This is the new method which we have not talked. Timed out means it will give you some time, okay. If for that particular time it is not going to open, it will say something, okay. It will give some messages, okay. So if you want, you can give this one, or if you don't want, there is no problem. This is the secondary matter. What you have to do, you have to simply maximize, simply open the browser, and at that browser you can be able to open the yahoo.com. This is the second line. You can consider the remaining, the previous line, it is simply the secondary matter. We don't focus on that one, but still we are doing it by adding some extra method. And you can see the name of the method, whatever the name of the method it is suggesting, that same work it is doing. This implicitly wait, what it will tell, it will tell the browser that you have to wait for a particular amount of time, and it will take you the two parameter. You can see it is taking the two parameter. First parameter, the value, how much second you are telling your browser to wait for opening that URL. First it will open the URL and it will wait for some amount of time, then it will going to open the website. So how much time you want to tell, you need to specify that time unit. If you simply, I will tell, if you simply remove this time unit and put the dot, it will give you the different units. You can see here it is seconds is also there, nanoseconds, milli, micro, hours also, days also. So whatever the work you want to do, you just do it and give your corresponding or the suitable timing, okay. So we can't wait for an hour and we can't wait for a particular day. So what we will select, we will select the time unit as the second, okay. For a second we can wait, or we can manage for the minutes also, but why to wait for a particular minute, second. So you can see this is the second, and how much time it has to wait, it has to wait for the 10 second only, because we have entered the value as a 10, and we are telling that it should wait for the 10 What is the 10? It is the 10 is the second. If you write the minute, it will wait for the 10 minutes. Then it is going to proceed further. Okay. So now what we have done, we have opened the Firefox browser and we are telling that browser to wait for 10 seconds. After waiting for 10 seconds, what we are telling? We are telling it to open the website that is known as yahoo.com. Okay. After opening the browser, it will wait for 10 seconds, then it will open the URL that is yahoo.com. See the second line, what we are telling this one? What is the meaning of this line? Santi, what is the meaning of this
Yes,
line?
Vikram.
What is the meaning of this line?
Maximizing, Vikram. Maximizing the
yes.
window.
Maximizing the
I'm
browser.
listening.
Yes, maximizing the windows. Okay. Once we maximize and now we have the yahoo.com also available. What is our work? What is our work?
Count the links.
Count the links. And how the links will be written into the HTML? Any idea from both of you are having?
No.
No. Okay. See this one. What we will do? We will. I will show how we can write the HTML links. For writing the links in HTML, we have one tag that is known as A and after one space href, that is the reference, and you need to provide the link, whatever the link you have to do. So that is the syntax. Let it be open. I will show. Yes. Page. Okay. So for working with the tags, if you want to learn HTML, you can open the Google, type there W3 School. You will get a lot of the information into the basics one, and you can learn it. Okay. So this is the tag. Here you need to specify HTTP colon www. Okay, this is the tag. Okay, this is known as tag. You can see whenever I have specified this one, it has taken and it has changed the color also because it is a link. And if you want to give any message, means the name of this tag, you need to write over here Google. Okay, once you give the name, what you have to do, we have opened the tag. This is the tag A. A is the name of the tag.
You have to even end it.
We have to end it. Okay, so how we can end this one? Simply, this is the way to end the tag. Okay, whatever you have opened the A, you are closing by providing the slash sign. So this is the HTML way to give the link. Okay, any link you can give over here, that will be referenced by this tag A, and this name will be reflected. Suppose if we are at the Google page for this mail, okay, if you click on this mail, at the bottom you can find it out some of the, at the bottom you can be, or the cricket, if you click on this one, at the bottom you can be able to find it out here some tags. Okay, I will point, you can see http.cricket.yahoo.com. so that link totally we have not printed over here. What we have done, we have printed only the name over here, and if you click, suppose this is the name, if you call this cricket, what it will do, it will go to that page only, that link only. So here I have given the Google. If you click, this will be appearing on your website. If you click on this link, it will going to redirect to this one. So here how we can identify whether it is a tag or not. So tags is going to be identified. This is the tag A. A is the tag. The same thing you can see over here. And Prasanthi, did you remember any of the locator? We have seen the examples in the first class, in the ID locators, ID, ID name,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
ID and name.
Yes, Vikram.
We have tried, remaining we have left. Okay, we have not tried
Uh-huh.
all.
Yes. Yeah, there were 4, 5 Vikram in the
Total
PPT.
it's around 8. We have tried only for the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Remaining we have
Yes.
to see that one. We will continue on that
Mm-hmm.
one also. Then
Okay.
what we are doing, we are telling simply the driver, because everything whatever the work till now we have done, that is with the help of driver, and driver is responsible for each and everything. So driver dot find element, this is one of the method. Okay, this is one of the method that is for the HTML. Okay, what it will do, it will make use of that method find element. Now it will ask you how you want to find the element. Okay, how you want to find the element. So you need to pass the parameter, and this is the parameter how it will take. So I will find the element by what is this by, this is one of the class we will see after this program. We will see the locators. Okay, so by is the one of the class which is having the all the locators like the ID, name, tag, CSS, link, partial link. Okay, that is all are present into this by class only. So we have taken the tag, because if I will give this reference A and there is no any ID, there is no any name over here, name tag is there, ID tag is there, no. So how it is going to identify this one? It will going to identify by this tag, that is by A. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
it will take the help of by, and it is having the method name that is known as, this is the locator that is known as tag name. Okay, by default this is the name only, tag name. And how it is going to identify? It is going to identify by this A only, because A is the tag name. No matter whatever, suppose this is for the Google. Okay, if you want to modify,
But where will we get this HTML code in the Java program, Vikram?
it is not the Java program. It is simply the web page. You can see it is the web page.
Yeah, web page. Yeah, that is true. But we are saying http.google.com. We're giving it a
Yes.
name called Google with
Uh-huh.
the tag name of A. So
Uh-huh.
how will our code by dot tag name of A know
So
that we are
that it
referencing
will
that?
take by the help of this driver. Driver, what is the work of the driver? Driver is going to open your that browser only. Okay, and whatever the driver
Mm-hmm.
is going to do, whatever the work you have to do, that is going to be done by the help of the driver. Last time, I think I have given the assignment for you that you have to open the Facebook or any of the Gmail. You need to assign the username, password. You need to click on the
You
link,
have to click
whether
on,
whether
yeah,
it is
yeah.
taking or not. So how it was taking?
Mm-hmm.
It was taking by the help of the parameters.
Name, yeah, that's true.
Same here also. Okay, so it will take the A. Now what I will tell, I will simply give the name over here. The suppose I am giving the name as the Gmail. Okay, 1 minute. Gmail, like this one we have given, but you can see over here only the link is going to change, only the name is going to change, that link tag, that is A, and it will be always same for everyone. Getting? Here you can see A is same into both the cases, and href will be changed. Only this
Mm-hmm.
value and the name is going to be changed. So now what we have to do? We have to count the
Mm-hmm.
A. This A tag, how many times that is present into our web page, that is the yahoo.com. How many times that is present, that same times it will be, the link will be present, right? Without this tag, there will be no link on any of the HTML website or any of the website. So what it will do, it will take the help of this tag only, because the URL can be different, name can be different. What will be the common in each and every one? So this common will be the name, that is the tag name A. Okay. So by the help of only that tag, if you count the number of the times, how much times it has occurred into the web page, it will, you will be able to get the number of the links. Clear up to this one?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So here you can see driver is having one method find element, and how it is finding the element by tag name, and we are specifying the value over here, that is the small a. Okay, because that is the syntax for the tags small a we have assigned. Okay, suppose it will have one, then we can store into one variable. Okay, if it is two or more than that one, how we can store that one? Santi, you have gone through this topic into the Java, how we can store that one?
We're just incrementing it, right?
No, we are
Or
taking that.
arrays.
You will take either help of the array, or you will take the help of the any of the collection framework. Like we have done
Yes.
the array list or list set
Yeah, that's
we
true.
have used. Okay, so you can whatever the value it is going to count. Certain this topic is not going to cover into your case the Java. We will see that one. Okay, till this time you just simply think that it is like int a. How you can write int a equal to 10? So in a you are storing a single value, that is 10. But if I need to tell that you have to install means store more than one value, a should have more than one value, not only 10. So how you will store? So for that we have the topic that is known as the either the array, or we have to make use of the collection framework, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what we are doing, we are obtaining the tags by a. If it is one or it is more than one, no matter how we are doing, we are obtaining by the tag name a. And after obtaining, what I will do, I will store into one variable name. That variable name I have given over here the all link. Okay, all links. This is the variable where we are storing. Okay, and what is the type of this all link? It is the type of the list. Means it can have n number of the things. Okay, list will always have the n number of the.
What is list, Vikram?
List we have type. Do we have type for
Yes,
list?
in the collection,
Data
in the collection framework, we were having list, set, map. From the list, we were having the topic like the array list, linked list, vector, stack.
Ah,
Santi, did you forget that
Yeah.
collection?
Actually, yes, Vikram.
That's what, that because I that's the reason why I have covered the core Java first, because
Also,
everywhere you need that one. Okay, so list, certain list is nothing but it is the simply the group of the things. Okay, list. Okay, we have the something like the set. What is list? So if you have go for the shopping, what you will do? You will prepare one list. Okay, if you have the so many items, you will prepare one list. In that list, there may be chances that if there are more items, and that item will be related to something not from a particular group. That list may have some of your means the kitchen items. It may be have some of the your dressing items, anything it can have into that list. Okay, so the list is same, concept is same over here into the Java also. List is nothing but it is a group of the dissimilar object, you can call, or similar dissimilar, any type of the object it can be stored over here. The name is all link. It is similar like, just a minute, how we can write int a equal to 10. So what you are doing, you are assigning a single value 10 into a. But if you need to assign the multiple value, you cannot write like this one. There is no possibility. If you are writing like this one, it will give you the error. Okay, so for this purpose we have one concept into our Java framework, that is known as the collections. In that collections, array is also there, Prasanti, but array will
yeah,
store only the single type. Okay, array will store only the single type of the data. So we have taken the help of the collection. In the collection you can install means store any type of the data, right? List. Now if I will tell equal to that value, whatever the value type we will assign from the right hand side, it will take n number of the value, and that n number of the value will be of the n number of the types. Okay, it may be of the integer also, floating also, a string also, right? For certain it will be a difficult work. but for you I think it will be more clear.
Yeah,
Sarnan,
yeah. Now it's refreshing, Vikram.
yes.
So I'm able to recollect whatever we did.
Sarnan, don't worry, it will be more clear once you go through that notes also. Whatever I have said, but the
Yeah, no.
classes will be there.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I will write over here multiple value like 10, comma str, or I will write 20.5. So you can see we have the multiple value and all the value are of different types. This is integer, this is a string, and this is floating. So this is an example of the list. Okay, how we can implement that we will see into the theoretical senses for the Sarnan case. Prasanti, you just try to remember, and if you forget, don't
Mhm.
worry. You just go ahead and you can check it out once again. Okay,
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
thing, the list one, if you want to make for a particular type only, because we have seen the list is taking the value of the multiple type. Okay, so what you can do, if we want to design the list that it can take only the string type. Okay, a string type. So write over here the string. Now if you will give the string, it will take, and if you are going to give any value that is not a string, it will give you the error message. Why? Because you have made it more generalized form, that you have told that this list will take only the value that is a string. Okay, if you are going to give the multiple value, you need to simply remove this generic form, otherwise you will get the error. So this is the common format, it will take any type of the value, and this is the list which is going to take only the string
Only
value.
string.
Okay, clear?
Yeah.
So same concept we have used over here, that is the list, and the name is the all link. You can give any value variable name over here, links, links count, all link, every link, whatever you wish you can give. And here just look at this point, wave element. What is the meaning of this wave element? If we write wave element, it is simply we are telling our list that it will take the value which is only the wave elements, means the element from the web page, right? Because we are dealing with the web page concept, so we have taken the web element, and this is one of the class which is present into this Selenium. You can see the import, you are seeing this highlighted one. So we have told the list that you need to take only the value which is the wave element. You can't take any extra value like a string, integer. Okay, if you write the integer over here, what it will do, it is going to search only the integer value from the web page. Okay, and there may be error also, because if there is no integer value it is present at your case. Because why? Because tags name will always start with the a, and that will be the string. And what is this? This is the web element. The element from any of the web page is known as web element. So we have made this list more generalized, that we are telling that this list will always take only the web elements, it is not going to take anything else. Up to this one, is it clear?
Vikram, so now a web element is something that is there on a web page. It can either be a link, it
Yes,
can be a text, and it can be
yes,
anything, right?
yes,
The
but
text on the buttons,
yes,
the text on the
yes,
links, on everything is a web element.
yes. So what we have done,
Okay.
we need to specify the elements, that is the tags, because we are using the tag name. So it will only search for the tag. It is not going to search by the ID and name. Okay.
Yeah, true.
Sarnan, up to this one, is it fine?
Yeah, yeah, I follow. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, in the linked list, we have seen that we have the method that is known as size, length, add, delete, remove, right, Prasanti? If it is the
Yes,
case of
Vikram.
the Eclipse A dot, it will highlight the so many methods. Okay, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here the name is all link. So if you write all link dot size, okay, all link dot size, what it will do? It will calculate the, it will give you the size, means how many elements that is present into this variable from, by counting from this tags. Getting this
Tag
one?
name.
Yes.
Mhm.
What we are doing? We are storing this one into one variable that is known as link count. Okay, you can give any name over here. You can give the name as a count, okay, or link count. So whatever the size of the whatever the size of this list, that is going to be calculated and stored into the variable. Remember, the size will be always the integer, so we have taken the int over here. Okay. Now what I will do, I will simply print that these are the number of the uh, tags, because this link count is having only the tags value, whether it is having the tags, whether it is having the 5 tags, so it will count that one. And what we are doing, we are printing over here same thing, link count we are printing over here. Link counts, it will give you the message link count, and if it is 10 it will print the 10. Okay.
Mhm.
And if you want to print the name of that link also, okay, you want to print the name of the links, whatever the links it is available. Suppose it is telling at the 5 links is present. Now you need to check what is the name of that links. So for that purpose, what you have to do, we don't know till now, we don't know what is the link number. It may be 1 also, it may be 0 also, or it may be 100 also. So what we have done, we have started one loop, okay, from the 0, and it is going to execute till link count. This link count may be 100 also, it may be 2 also. Okay. So this is the syntax of the for loop. Sarnan, it will be more clear. Just now you have done this for
Yeah, yeah.
loop. Okay. So what is the
Yes.
condition of this for loop? It is going to start with the 0 and it will execute till the number that is present into the link count. If it is 10, it will execute only the 10 times. Getting it, Prasanti?
Yes, Vikram. It's clear for me.
Then now what we are doing, see this right hand side first, all links. From where we need to take the name, we will always take the name from where we have stored. Okay, we have stored the all the things, all the information of the tags into this variable only, all links. What I will tell, all links dot get. Get means one of the method which is going to get anything. How you will get? Based on the index. So you need to pass the I. Suppose for the get 0 means get 0 at first location, what is stored, that will be stored into the form of the 0. Okay. It will be 1 2 3 4 5 up to the number of the link count it is going to execute. So get 0 is going to get the location of the first location. Get 0 will be the first location, and get text is the one of the method which is used to print the value which is present at that location. Get text means it will print the textual value which is present at that location. Getting this one?
Mm-hmm.
And whatever it is there, we will take one string type variable. It is a string type variable, and the variable name is the link name, where the value is going to be stored. First time whatever the value, so suppose first time the value from these lines is coming, that is the name of the tag is the mail, so mail will be stored over here. And now in the next line we have printed this link name. Okay. Again the loop will continue. Next time it will get the name as the cricket. Cricket will be stored into the link name and it is going to print. Next time it will be something, the movie or video or anything news, that is going to be stored and it is going to be printed. Means it is going to execute one by one. Okay. Till there are the links count. Means if there are 5, it will execute for the 5 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it clear?
Yes, Vikram, it is clear.
Okay. Now for this program, you need only a single jar file, because here we have not made any extra things. What we have used the web driver only. Okay. So for
Mm-hmm.
web driver, which jar files you will know? So
Standalone.
Selenium standalone server you need, and you can
Mm-hmm.
add over here. Suppose by mistake if you are adding any extra jar files also, there is no need to worry. Okay. If you are adding extra things, it will not ask any error value. But if you don't add, it will ask you. Okay.
Okay.
We will now Save this code and we will try to see whether it is taking or not. See, it is the Java code. It is not the testing code. Nowhere it is the
Testing,
test.
yeah.
It is the main method. So run as it will give you the option as the Java application. Click over there and just wait for the result. It will count. Whatever the number of the link is there, it will count, give the total information, and along with that it will give you the name of the links also. As we know, it is a Firefox, it will be little slow. Okay, yes, it is open. Now just wait.
So it's going to wait for 10 seconds.
Yes, first it will open, then it will wait for 10 seconds, then only it is going to open the Yahoo. And if your net is slow, it will wait for more also. That is also
Okay.
fair. So it has successfully opened the yahoo.com, and now it will count internally whatever the number of the tags that is available over here. See at the bottom left hand corner, okay, it is doing its work. So I think the Yahoo work page loading is completed. Okay, we will see the Java program. This is because this is the Java program, so all the output will be present at the console window, right?
Yes.
What happened? Yes.
It maximizes the window.
See, it is printing the message. Link count. Totally there are 226 links that is available into the Yahoo page. Okay. After that, it is also printing the names. First link somewhere there is a question mark. You need to search it. This is the homework. Just check it out whether any question mark is present at this Yahoo page or not. Anywhere there is a link which is the question with the question mark, then only it has taken. Okay, see, then it has taken the home, mail, news, cricket, celebrity, movie, flicker, something like that one. See where there is anyone? Yes, home, mail, news, these are also the links. Okay, so it has taken count of all the things, not only up to this one. Here if you click on the more, you will get some more. If you go inside, deep inside this one also, there will be some more. These all are the links, so it has counted this one. I think the one question mark is over here, this is also the link. So it has counted that all the things, and you can see once you scroll down, you will be able to get all the names. Yahoo, sign in, mail, close ad. Some of the ads is also coming over here. Somewhere this is also one of the ad. So for that ad also it is counting the name. You can see close ad, ad feedback. If it is present two times, like this one, mail is present over here, mail is present over here, mail is present over here. So it will print that time only. If it is two times, it will print two times. It is not going to count that mail is two. You can see these are the different things. If any cache like the problem is there, so it will not going to take that one. Okay, here it is difficult work now because you can't be able to count the 2 to 6. What we will do, we will go for the Yahoo, means the Google. Maybe there in the Google it will be some less. Okay, save this.
Vikram, can we know what are the HTML tags that we have used in a web page? Is there a way to know that?
Yes, first we will run this one, then we will.
How do we do that? How do we see that in a web page?
Wait, I will tell you. First we will see the output for the google.com. You can check any website, Facebook also, whatever you use, you can check it out. Only you have to provide the URL. Google has opened. I think it is reloading is completed also. We will see the output over here. Don't know how many outputs. See here it has the less output. The link count is 21, 51. Gmail, image, then sign in, then some question mark, then privacy term setting. Okay, use google.com, about, and these whatever you are seeing, that is the separate one. That's why it is counted the 51. Okay, we will try to judge some of the things like that one. This is no. This Hindi is one of the link. These all are the different links. Okay, then privacy terms setting, use google.com, and I think everything is present over here also. Use google.com, then some advertisement, then some business. See advertising business, about. These are the sign in, Gmail, images. Okay, remaining thing, what you can see over here, this one. What is this one? This may be not directly present, it may be present into these things. These links also it will count. Okay, these are the different links also. Okay, that's why it has given you the question mark, because it is not getting the direct name for that one, because it is present not directly on the web page, it is internally it is present. You can see for this play, it is the link is there at the left hand corner down. For this one also, so every link is going to be counted from this google.com, and it is going to print over here. If the direct name is available into the web page, you can see the names like this one, Hindi or advertising, business, about. So that type of the name is going to be printed directly. Some of the names which is not present directly, for that purpose it is going to present like this one. Okay.
Okay, Vikram, now we are trying to print the name which is written on the link, right?
Yes.
Can we print the link directly?
Just try it.
For privacy, it is like google.com/privacy, right? Like
Yes.
that, can we print it?
That can be also done. Just try it. It's hardly 1 minute of the logic. You just apply
Yeah,
the
I'll
logic.
try.
Yeah, you just try it.
Yeah, I'll do that today.
Okay. Sandan, is it
And
clear?
Vikram, can you please show me the how to find the HTML text in a web page?
Yes, I will tell. So, Sandan, is it fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Now you are talking regarding how we can find the how many HTML tags is present, right?
In a web page,
Yes.
yes.
So suppose this is one of the web page. Okay. Now, in the beginning of this Selenium IDE, we were discussing something that is known as the what we have installed.
Firebug.
Firebug. Okay. So why we have installed that one?
We go to add-ons and then add the Firebug.
Yes. So there also you can be able to inspect element. Okay, let me check it out. If you click on this inspect element, HTML codes, you can see these are the HTML codes on the left hand side. Don't see on the right hand side. It is telling you the HTML codes, and you can see these are the HTML tags. You can see A.
Okay.
Okay. Which is having the its reference value like this one. You can scroll it. Here there will be a number of the codes. For each and everything there will be HTML. Form, input.
Can we once find it for Gmail images or anything, Vikram? The HTML code?
Gmail images for this one. Right click on this one. Click on the inspect element. Yes. You can see tag is A, class name is GP, something like that. Reference is mail.gmail.google.com/mail. This is the link. Did you forget everything?
No, I wanted to see that for every link will we only have A, or can we even give another value to?
So
that was the
for
reason I asked.
everything, link, the syntax is always going to start with the A.
Okay.
That's what I suggested. Just type in the Google W3 school. You can see W3 school will come.
Yeah.
And
School will come. Yeah, I'm aware of this.
Yes. So here if you want to learn HTML, click on this one. Learn only HTML. Don't learn anything. So these are the different things in the HTML. You can see for the links, HTML links, what could be the syntax. Click down, you can see. You see the syntax with the tag. You see the tag. Getting?
Yeah.
So if you need a further information on the HTML, you can just visit this website. Everything is present over here. You can just check it out. And
Sure.
try to remember the Java points also, because it is important.